see me keep looking over my shoulder. I gotta watch my back. Oh, she egged me. What the Oh, shit all over my Rip Hamilton jersey. Go get that towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge, quarterback sneak on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line!
And we're talking echelon, it's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No!
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets bit their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is.
That's why he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.
Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I'm your host, Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday. Eric is going to be late, so we're going to just flash the Doc Eric is late thing. Even though we started late, Eric is still late. He's out with the missus. We understand that, but we're going to bring in the Diabolical hater. And StreamYard tried to hate on the hater, wouldn't let the hater in.
Yeah, man. I kept hitting it, waiting for my window to pop up. And it just wouldn't let me.
Oh man, they hate you. That's all.
And I hate them back.
I went back on my phone. I said, "Man, I see B pop up. I don't know what's going on." So, StreamYard was hating on that. So
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're gonna hate on the hater. Let's flash that because he's late. He's late. And that's what he gets for having his damn minions come on the Thursday show. We just mind our business on the Thursday show.
I don't know anybody else is gonna be late for work. They usually give their bosses, more than a half hour's notice.
Not Doc.
He wait for the last half hour and be like, "I'm gonna be late tonight."
Man, the wife told his ass he better not go. Better not come on this fucking podcast. That's his fucking wife.
She said you better take my ass out to eat.
Yeah, that's what the fuck happened. I understand. I understand, Eric. You're being a good husband. Keep continuing being a good husband and a good father. So I guess speaking of good fathers, we can talk about Bronny to the Lakers, man.
I mean, wasn't that a given?
Yeah, it was not much of a surprise, but it was shocking that they actually did it.
What I found shocking was the fact that his agent was telling teams in the second round not to draft him because he would go play in Australia if they did draft him.
Right.
So they were just
example.
Yeah, that to me is, you should be able to choose who you want to choose. Now you're telling me if I choose him, he's gonna go away and he's not gonna play. I would have called their bluff, honestly.
Yeah.
I,
If I
I
would have
don't like,
wanted Bronny, I would have done that too.
but like a lot of people don't want that. Didn't want that bad publicity because they know that it was supposed to be.
What's up? What's up? Man, yep, Heavy Red, come home. What's up, fam? Yeah, I forgot. Lakers fan. Lakers making history again. They from LA, so we understand they making history yet again. And man, I mean, if Mac is around, you can tell him he can come on the show and talk about his Lakers if he wants to. If Mac is around, but we appreciate it.
Oh,
Yep,
Max a
Red
Laker
Cup.
fan.
Yeah, well, they from LA. You know, most LA people are Laker fans. Man. From LA. Then nobody root for the Clippers. Nobody gives a fuck about the Clippers from LA. I have never met a real Clippers fan, man, from LA. Like, I have never met one, bro.
I don't think
That's
I've
like
ever
being
met
a
one
Mets
either.
fan, bro. That's like being a Mets fan in New York, bro. Like, you don't meet these types. You know, a Mets fan or a Nets fan, you know.
Nets, I could definitely go with.
Oh,
Mets
wait. Mac
fan.
hates the Lakers? Damn, how the fuck Mac hates the Lakers? He's a true heel in LA.
Maybe he likes
No,
Golden State.
he's all right with me because I'm a Pistons fan, so we can't stand motherfuckers. So, it happens. But you know, the Lakers making history with Bronny. Bronny, like I say, I'm not mad at it. You know, he's athletic. You know, he has a good family pedigree. Hopefully his dad genes get unlocked. I mean, there's a guy who averaged 2 point something points a game got picked in the first round by Milwaukee. So this draft was the draft to do it. This draft sucked. So,
But I can understand that. But that guy probably was in college for 3 years.
no, he was not. He played in the same team that LaMelo Ball played for Australia for 1 year, and he only averaged 7 minutes a game, 2 point something points a game.
He has to be tall then.
He's 6'4". He's just a couple inches taller than Brian. I mean, this
Listen,
is draft.
I saw some. I saw something today. You know, a guy that he played with that actually took minutes at USC that averaged 16 points a game went undrafted, but yet Bronny got drafted and he averaged what 6 points a game.
Mac is the same man that went to Monday Night Raw in LA wearing a Denver Nuggets outfit during the playoffs. Ah, damn. Yes, he is not a face. I told Mac he's not a face. Mac needs to realize he's not a face. Just embrace his illness. That's pretty ill. Because guess what I'm going to do when we play the Falcons? I'm going in full Saints regalia. On from the socks to the shoes. I might wear a fucking Saints poncho. Man, I'm going all Saints geared out. So it's coming. I might even paint one side of my face gold, the other side black. Might be in there like that. But I'm a heel. I'm an asshole. So it's okay for me to be like that. But it's like this. Bronny, the Lakers, they took a flyer on him, and if he's anything like his dad, they hit the fucking lottery. Some people just don't play well in college. I mean, Anthony Davis, for one, averaged like 9 points a game in college. He didn't ball like he did. They knew he was going to be a good defender, but they didn't know Anthony Davis would have a good bag, you know, because some of these college systems, in college, it's about the system. It's not about the player. You know what I mean? So that's why you see some good college players come to the NBA and are garbage. So Like, we got to see a summer league, and he's not going to play much. And he's the 55th pick. If he hits, then hey, that y'all smarter than everybody. But if he missed, you just wasted the 55th pick. You didn't waste anything on him, so it's not like he went in the first round.
And some of those people that went in the first round should have never went in the first round either.
Man, this was a horrible draft.
Yeah, for basketball, I think the Europeans dominated.
After the first 7 picks, I'm sorry, the first 7 picks, it was a crapshoot. I give it the top 10. No, 11. First 11 picks because Brutellis dropped to the Bulls, and he's going to be nice. After the first 11 picks, the rest of the draft was just like guessing. I mean,
who did you guys draft?
We drafted. He was going to be the number 1 player in the draft until he went to the damn G League. If he could shoot, he would have been the number 1 player in the draft. But we just got the best shooting coach in the league. I'm like, shooting is the easiest thing you can teach in basketball is to shoot. You practice it enough, you become a better shooter. He does everything else. So I'm okay with it. But we drafted Ron Holland. He's decent. When it got quiet, the stadium, he yelled, "Let's go Nuggets!" in the crowd, and his section booing his ass.
That's heelish.
Back is back. Hey, heelish. She's just full on heel. That's just fucking Mac. Man, we picked Ron Holland, and then we picked this kid from Sweden in the second round that's supposed to shoot. But it's this draft was hard to fucking watch because I knew a lot of the people, but a lot of the people needed another year in college.
Yeah, but they're giving out that bag early. Now these people are trying to get that bag early.
Like with the NIL deals in college, I don't need to rush to come out now. I can get me a couple bills in college, be the man on campus, and get more money in college than my first couple years in the NBA. I mean, the NIL deal is going to stop this one and done bullshit. Like, that's destroying college basketball. Like, the NIL deal is going to help basketball more than football. In football, you stay in there 3 years whether you like it or not.
I mean, they need to put, if we're going to pay you now, you guys fought to get this money. Now you got to actually earn that money with staying in school and selling tickets for whatever sport you play. This one and done.
Yeah. NIL
is done.
See basketball. Because we don't know these people. We don't care about these people. This draft is the first draft nobody gave a fuck about the number 1 pick. And then everybody saying the person who went number 1 should have went number 2. And the person who went number 2 should have been number 1. The Washington Wizards actually got the best prospect in the draft with the highest ceiling.
Yeah, but if you think about it, you got to take what's good for your team, and a lot of GMs, that's what they do. Instead of taking the best player available, they take the best player for the position that they need help.
Nobody gives a shit about the Atlanta Hawks. Not even the people in Atlanta give a shit about the Atlanta Hawks. The fucking Atlanta Hawks fucking screwed this pick up because the dude they picked, they have him as being like a role player. I'm like, you don't pick the role player number 1.
No.
you pick role player
you pick somebody that's going to enhance your team at number 1. You know what I'm saying? Or you pick the best star.
I'm like, this Houston made off with like a fat rat this one. Because Reed Shepard, that dude there, he can score, he can jump, he can defend. I mean, golly, I'm like, they let the rich keep getting richer. And then, Stephon Castle went to I think he went to the Spurs. I knew we wasn't going to get him because we don't need a guard. And then they let us get a pick we wasn't supposed to get. Because Ryan Island should have went number 2, number 3. I'm happy with the pick I went for my team. So I guess picking number 5 didn't hurt. Like,
not this year.
Not this year. The thing is, we should tank again because next year, fucking Cooper Flag. We don't need the Knicks getting Cooper Flag. Shit. We need to tank one more year. One more motherfucking year. We don't need to get the Knicks that shit right now. Nah. We need to tank.
Nah, we're gonna take you. Not tanking.
You are becoming the biggest Piston fan, I see. until you get the pick, and then you're gonna be like,
hell yeah. Then I'll be like, fuck them.
Nah, man. Oh man, how many alley-oops do you think Bronny brought to the? Let me see. How many alley-oops do you think Bronny brought to the live up to his dad and vice versa in one game? That might be the only play that happened in LA. It's the live. They know they're gonna do it. They're gonna put him on the court, and he's gonna lob it up to his dad, and they're gonna stop the game. They're gonna call timeout. They're gonna stop the game. They're gonna give LeBron and him another award. The first son father duo to throw an alley hoop to each other. I'm like, fuck that. Me and Chuck used to do that in the backyard. Me and Chuck used to throw alley hoops to each other in the backyard. Like you talking about first father son to throw alley hoops to each other. We used to we run games and say throw it up, pops. We used to be throwing in the backyard. That's before the knee injuries, man. Look, live it up, pops. I'm gonna go get it. Now I live it up. You think you're a big fella? Chuck can jump. Live it up to him like that. I was looking like D Wade. Put my hands up. We were the first father-son duo to do a fucking alley hoop in the game, in the pickup game. ESPN, where's my damn? Where's my damn?
They're gonna give you a participation trophy, one of them little joints.
Like I'm gonna give Izzy for his picks.
Don't bring that up because then you're gonna wake up the monster.
Dude, I think I followed the perfect one. Like this fucking swallow. He's gonna be pissed.
It's gonna be.
They was up with the process. We the first father-son duo to throw alley hoops to each other. Don't worry about it.
What's up, Pops?
Throw it up. Look, I just want to tell Stephen A. Smith, there's only one Pops. And it ain't LeBron James. When they did that list, you saw number 1, what they told Bronny to call LeBron Pops. No. It's a Mo Young thing. Y'all ain't got to bite off me. No. Yeah. Look, Bronny, call your father. I call my pop.
Can you imagine him on the court? Yo, Pops, pass me the ball.
Yeah, what do you call him? Man, I took the opportunity to call my daddy by his first name. I'll be in that bitch. Yo, Chuck, throw the ball. And them old Pops. We teammates. Chuck, throw the ball right there, Chuck.
Do you think he'll play?
It's LA. Yeah.
You don't think he's gonna start off in the G League?
Yeah, he's gonna start in the G League. I remember that, son. All those alleys. Yep. What? Yeah. If we would play in the NBA together, you wouldn't be Pops. You would be Chuck because we be all teammates. Then off the court, then you'll be Pops. It's a business, man.
At halftime.
At the
Sir.
halftime, you be Pops. On the court, you trying to get me trash talk to. Oh, you gotta go call for your daddy, huh?
Daddy gotta save your ass, huh?
Yeah. No, hey Chuck, throw the ball. I'm open. Look, the funny thing about Bronny, his name is LeBron. So if he say LeBron, I was calling myself. I was talking about myself. So it works. Just he's LeBron Jr. LeBron, throw the ball. That's what he should do. Hey, LeBron, throw the ball.
I'm sure they don't call LeBron Bronny Senior.
No. That's why Bronny goes by Bronny instead of LeBron. So he's LeBron, and Bronny. That's why they put Bronny James. He's going by Bronny. What? He got James Jr. on the back of his jersey, but he's going as number 9. His dad was 6. He can't wear 6 no more because of Bill Russell.
Yeah.
I said, man, that would have been bad optics.
But wasn't 9 Kobe's number one at one time?
No, it was 8. 8 was Kobe number. Kobe number retired. 8 and 24 retired. I'm like, what if you thought about that as bad optics? If LeBron was number 6 and his son was number 9. You put them together, you got 69. The jokes would have fucking flew. So I'm glad LeBron turned it back to 23. The jokes would have flew.
Oh yeah, that would have been the joke of next season.
But all I know is LeBron James, it's nepotism and everybody bad. Some people bad about it. But fuck it. Nepotism is everywhere. Doc Rivers' son played as long as he did because he was Doc Rivers' fucking son. Let's be real with it. Come on. Doc Rivers coached his son.
Who, Austin?
Yeah.
I mean, he made it to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock. He had to have some type of talent to make it.
I mean, look at all these coaches who are sons of coaches. Like, think about it. Nepotisms are in sports. Even if you go from high school, this is the reason why I didn't play on my high school basketball team. It's a nepotism. I refuse to sit behind the coach's son, and I'm way better than him. You kiss my ass. That's what I told the coach. You can kiss my black ass. I got trouble for it. Got detention. I'll take that detention. And I told him, man, you can kiss my ass, man. I ain't about to sit behind this dude.
You never thought about going to another school?
Nah, I was at one of the best. My mom wasn't taking me out for no sports. I was at one of the best academic schools there. She ain't about to switch. That's why I played football. But I'm like, I was busting their ass in PE. The people on the basketball team are busting their ass. It's like, why would I sit behind it? Happens all the time in all the sports. Even Pee-wee football, you think about it. The coach's son always get the most shine and all that shit.
Yep.
He be the worst motherfucker. The coach's son be the worstest motherfucker on the fucking field. Well, it wouldn't have been my case if I'd have went with Pops. He wouldn't have let me be the worst one. But usually the coach's son is usually the worst one on the team. And people get passed over all the time. I'm not mad at it. If you want to play with his son, let him play with his son. And then where LeBron retires, then we'll see what Bronny. I think that's when we'll see what Bronny's about when LeBron retires.
Yeah,
because Because it's too hard to tell on that. It's like, is it the nepotism or is it skill? Because the dude got a 40-inch vertical. That's not to sneeze at. I didn't know Bronny could get that high. At 6'2", with a 40-inch vertical, that's ridiculous. And he got a 6'7" wingspan. So, I mean, even though he's short, he got his daddy's arms. He got something from his daddy. He got the long ass arms from his daddy. He got them up from his daddy. So he got something from his daddy in him. So it's all about unlocking it. Now, who better else for him to learn under? He said he's gonna get probably a 4-year deal. 2 of those years he get to learn under his father. And when his father retires, what if he's the second coming? I mean, the Lakers gonna look great then. I mean, if he's the second coming,
not if he doesn't improve in those 2 years.
I'm just saying. Well, let's say he improves and he comes out. He's just like his daddy when he comes out. Everybody's gonna talk about how the Lakers stole Bronny. I'm just saying, if that was to happen, you guarantee you Bryce is not going to the Lakers. That second one ain't coming to the Lakers. Somebody drafted Bryce first.
Oh no, I think that when Bryce does come out, ain't no threats. You want to go play in Australia? We'll wait.
Yeah.
We still have your rights.
He is 6'7", and he shoots better than both of them already. So Bryce is gonna be that dude. So I'm just like, just think about it, man. If Bronny becomes who LeBron thinks he could become, the Lakers just got to steal. The Lakers just stole something again. You know the Lakers, they always stealing shit. They stole Kobe Bryant, they stole Magic Johnson, they stole James Worthy. All these questionable trades, they getting Magic Johnson on a coin flip. How we know that's not a double-headed coin? like we don't know. James Worthy, they locked up in him. I mean, they stole Shaq from Orlando. They basically stole Kobe from Charlotte by giving him a broke down body diva. Now think about this. If Bronny becomes who Bronny's supposed to be, they just stole Bronny.
Yeah, but that's if he comes out. I mean, what I saw when he was playing those in the summer league like last year, he didn't impress me. He really didn't impress me.
In 2 years, the baby boy will be in the league, so both sons will be playing with their dad. I think LeBron can hold out that long. He don't really want to play with Bryce. He just wanted to play with Bronny.
And I wonder why not. Bryce is going to be one. Listen, if Bryce does the right thing and goes to college and does a couple of years in college,
3 years, yeah.
He might as well go that route because the money is going to be so much better for him. I don't think Bronny's going to not make that much money in this first contract.
Let me be real with you. Bronny, I told y'all this before. Bronny got his mother's genes with the height. His height stopped at 6'2". Bryce is still growing. Bryce might end up being 7 feet tall. He did a lot LeBron's genes. That's what happened. Because Bryce even looks more like LeBron than Bronny does. I mean, he is going to be. I'm telling people, Bryce is going to be the next coming. Like I told people about LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is going to be the best ball brother. And so far, he has been when he's not hurt. Hater, you acting like a hater. That's what he is. He's a hater. Yeah. But the Lakers fans seem to be happy, and hey, Jeannie Buss is about selling tickets. She ain't like her daddy. She cared about winning. All she gives a fuck about is selling tickets. Because
Well, look at all the inflated fucking salary she has to fucking pay for.
just think about this. Fucking Bronny. His jersey sales gonna be through the roof. He might not even touch the floor. He might touch the floor in a blowout. The first game of the season he's gonna touch the floor. At least one time with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna at least do it one time. It's gonna be a special moment. The camera's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be at Staples. Watch. It's gonna be at Staples or wherever they call themselves now, crypto.com arena, whatever it is. And everybody gonna be on their feet clapping and all that. It's gonna be a special moment. But I mean, does Bronny help them win now? No. Mo, you said LeBron can teach Bronny. They both live together, so LeBron wasn't teaching at home. It's a different game when you're talking about like pro level. I can teach you how to be high school and all that. Bronny wasn't a bad high school player, bro. Like he wasn't bad. I always said he was a great defender. He's a better defender than his daddy was. Ever been. He's a great defender. And that can get you in the league. And he also can shoot better than his dad. So he could be a great 3-and-D guard. He could play defense. He could be – don't try to be LeBron. If he could be Drew Holiday, he'll be great. I'm just saying, if he could be like a Drew Holiday type guard that plays defense and can score when need to, he's perfect. He does not need to be his daddy. He's not built like his daddy. His daddy is 6'8". I mean, his daddy is 6'8".
You're absolutely right.
Some things LeBron Sr. can do, Bronny will never be able to do because LeBron is like 6'8", 260. LeBron Jr. is like 6'2", like 202. You actually two different body types. So he can't play like his dad. And I mean, we don't know because of the heart condition. Maybe they slowed down Bronny. Maybe this was the Lakers' plans from the beginning to make his draft stock fall so they can pick him up at 55. We don't know. I'm just saying, what if he get in the lab and Bronny is something that can help him win? I mean, we don't know what Bronny is. Just like a lot of people in this draft, we don't know who these people are. There's a lot of people who needed another year. But everybody know next year's draft is going to be ridiculous. So that's why all these people jumped in this draft. All the little stragglers who wasn't going to get drafted the next year, they jumped in this draft, but it's the weakest draft in history probably right now. And think about it. Who said Bronny can't be the Draymond Green or Jokic of this draft, like the second round pick that's better than the first round picks? We don't know. We know one thing, the kid not scared of bright lights. He's been in bright lights since he's been in Pampers. So, I mean, yeah, the lady said they want to smoke your cigarette. They say bring it back. Oh, Lord, we're not doing no smoking the cigarettes on here. Remind me of that person from Germany. They sounded like the dude from Germany. That kind of scared me. I caught PTSD right quick.
You thought your pops was going to say they wanted to get burned?
They want to get burned and shave heads and shit like that. You remember that? Yeah, shave my head while smoking a cigarette, man. We ain't doing that shit. Nah, we good. I'm saying if Bronny gets all that playing time and attention as a Lakers player, I would want out. I'm not saying I'm probably gonna get a 4-year deal. They talking about it. So the first 2 years he's gonna pay sparingly. He's not gonna play a lot those first 2 years. But he should play if he's better than their bench. The Lakers bench suck. I mean, everybody's saying Bronny should start.
Yeah, they put him down. They put him down for point guard, and what I saw.
Yeah, the bench suck. Their backup point guards suck. I mean, right? I'm like, if he beats that person out, then God bless him. We'll see how Bronny does in summer league. And if he can't beat the scrubs, if he can't look good in summer league, then we got a problem. Man.
All he has to do is beat out one guard. Yeah. Who's the point guard for them?
They got D-Lo as one point guard, and then I don't know who the backup point guard is. Doc is late. We know. We flashed the banner. I'm headed to Venom Studios. By the time he get there, this is gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Bronny winning Rookie of the Year is blush.
No, I don't think. I don't think he will.
I know you won't, but just for those odds, I will put $5 on that bet. And if you hit, bro, if you hit, you can make a lot of money off of $5 on that bet. Bronny becomes the Rookie of the Year. I mean, it's $150,000 on a $5 bet. I got $5 to waste. I waste $5 in it every day. $5 to waste. I'll put it on there. I can do that today. I might go put $5 on that today. Because if he win, you're gonna hear me. You'll know if I won. There'll be signs. There'll be signs that I won.
I don't think he's gonna play enough games to start. I mean to win that award. Because now you got to play a certain amount of games to win that award.
Yeah, and I think if he is better than your backup point guard, then put him in. If he's not, sit him on the bench. Still get paid. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
I'm saying, Bronny is. So whenever you ever seen a person pick 55th get this much attention?
Never.
And I mean, he got more attention. We don't even know the first overall pick. We don't give a shit. We would know who the fuck he is if he was walking down the street. But we know who the 55th pick is. Zachary something. Sorry. Zachary something.
I don't know. I don't know the players that the Knicks picked up either.
Well, y'all only picked one player up. Y'all picked up a Frenchman.
No, we got a couple in the second round as well.
Oh yeah, that too. I forgot. Yeah.
Where at one point, one guard from UC something or other, and another guard from France.
I'm just being real with you, bro. Nobody cares about second round picks except Bronny. You know, I feel sorry for Kyle Filipowski though, man. Dude was in the green room, thought he was gonna get picked. He didn't.
They didn't draft. That kid didn't get drafted from South Carolina either.
North Carolina State, you mean?
Oh yeah, NC State.
Yeah. Y'all picked up some dude named from Kevin McClure. McCullough from Kansas. Yeah, y'all had then y'all traded away a dude that I thought y'all that fit y'all. The last guy to draft the Knicks picked up for the Mavericks. Gonna trade him to the Mavericks. He could fit y'all as a center. Guy from Germany.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna stick with Mitchell Robinson. I really don't want to know how that Knicks team is gonna look next year. I just saw Jalen Brunson tonight.
Well, we could talk about your Knicks then, man. We could talk about your Knicks. Man, your Knicks, your Knicks team is stacked. By Cal Bridges, y'all got by Cal Bridges. Y'all got all the Villanova stars from the championship team, and Doc made it before we left.
Well, I'm here.
Oh yeah, traded a lot for one player. That's not all. That's not
Yeah,
all
but
that.
all of those, if you really think about it, those first round draft picks were gonna be late round draft
But
picks.
no, I got one better for you, Jay. Them kids in middle school. Who gives a fuck about middle school picks? These kids talking about 2031 and 2030. Nobody kids in middle school. Who gives a fuck about these middle schoolers? I'm not worried about them fucking picks. Fuck them picks. This is not football where you need all these picks. This is basketball. The draft changes. Fuck them middle schoolers. I'm the Knicks. Michael Bridges, he might not be a superstar. He fits the Knicks because he plays defense. One of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah,
I mean, that consecutive game streak might come to an end with
Oh
the
yeah,
coaching
yeah,
has.
that shit definitely gone.
That might be done.
You kiss that shit goodbye.
So I don't know. He might have stamina. He might, like,
You
you know
might
what,
have
I
to
take
get
care
rid
of
of.
myself
You might have to
and
tell Tibbs to chill out, man.
I'm good to go.
Like
he's
to
got
tell
to he's
Tibbs
got to he's got to run a bigger, what do you call it,
the rotation.
rotation,
Yeah,
because 7 dudes or 8 dudes isn't gonna cut it. Not for a
for
whole NBA season.
2031, man. We don't care about who gives a fuck. Like, who gives a fuck about 2031? Yep, that's like you going to the playground. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pick that middle schooler number one right now to go against full-fledged adults. I ain't worried about that middle schooler right now. How can he help
That
me
ain't
right
got
now?
nothing to do with nothing right now.
How can that
Terrible.
middle schooler help me? Yeah, man. Let's see. The Knicks still don't have a bench because Tibbs only running 7 or 8
Yeah,
games.
but if you think about it now, they kind of do have a bench because you know that Hart is going to be moved to the bench, and
Yes.
so is the other dude, Dragostino or whatever the hell his name is. They're going to be coming off the bench, so the bench is going to be fine. They'll
You
pick
got
up what they
OG.
need to pick up.
You got Brunson, DiVincenzo, but Bridges, OG, and the center. But Randall, well, one of them going. So probably DiVincenzo probably going to the bench, and then you're gonna have Randall in the center.
Randall Mitchell Robinson, and that that defensive team is going to be one to get by. It's going to be hard for people to get by.
So you got Hart and DiVincenzo on the bench.
And, they're gonna bring a spark of energy because, well, both of them are, prolific at the offensive end, and there's no doubt that Hart has the heart. Like he's really a plug and play guy. Like you can stick him anywhere really, and he'll get after it. So, all right, Nick's looking pretty impressive. I think
So
we can officially say, and we safely say that New York is back.
I mean, we'll see.
It could be exciting.
It all depends on chemistry. Because I don't
It's
care how
exciting.
nice your players are, you got to have chemistry to actually show that you're doing something.
I'm not gonna tell you is get excited to be a Knicks fan. Y'all went through years of misery.
No, I know. I know. I've been
He had
there
to live
Get
it.
excited.
This
since
man had
day
to live
one.
it. So it's not like that he's oblivious to it. He had to go through it.
I mean, get excited. I mean, be excited. Y'all making moves. Finally, y'all making moves. Y'all not sitting on your hands thinking, hey, this New York. They're gonna come because it's New York.
Nah, I know a
No,
lot of people don't want to come to New York because honestly, the ownership, Dolan, he's really not a good owner. You
no,
know,
he sucks.
he's a good hockey owner. He does what he has to do for the Rangers, but he sure never did what he was supposed to for the Knicks.
Don't the Knicks still got a bunch of number ones? Yeah, they still do.
Yeah.
They gave away middle schoolers, bro. They literally gave away middle school people. And people up in arms,
Nah,
oh, they gave four
Yeah,
first round draft picks away. I'm like, look at the years.
it's not like every draft is a is a generational talent type of a draft. You know,
And then,
think back to the Kyrie draft. I want to say he was 11, if I'm not mistaken. It's him and about 9 other cats that's still in the league today. And we talking about, a couple of years removed. So 11, we're in 24. So we're in with 13 years removed. And, only it's almost two handfuls of people that still left, still in the league today, or people that, you'll recognize.
yeah, it's just with that. It's just think about it, this draft is not generational. Draft we just had wasn't generational.
no.
I'll be shocked if we have a generational talent come out of that fucking this
Nah,
fucking draft.
it's like I said last week. Last week I said the entire NBA season this year has just been lackluster. There's nothing that moved the needle. That anything that moved the needle. It's not anything that really got you excited about watching the
Man,
sport.
if I was in middle school, it cannot have a shot. Should I think anybody in middle school have a shot to play now? I'm just saying it's these draft picks that they gave up, like the one Dillingham from Kentucky. He got traded for a 31 pick. I'm like, man, why they trading all these middle schooler picks? All these damn.
Yeah, it don't. At this point, it's really nothing that says, okay, yeah, this is going to move me to instant contending, to be a contender. I mean, look at Boston. Boston had this team pretty much 5, 6 years. They've been through, been through
You
Brad
talking
Stevens. Brad
baseball?
Stevens had to move to another job. You had Udoku. Udoku had his scandal, but he made the finals. And then you got what's this band name? Mizzou, something like that. And you got this cat, and he came up in there and finished the job. So, and that I mean, that's basically with Brad Stevens' team. So, yeah, it's that's what sports is now. Everybody's gonna copycat the last person that was successful. And right now, that's just it ain't gonna move it. It ain't gonna move the needle. Right now, what we know Boston and having at least your two superstar players, if you draft them correctly. And the year before that, it was the Nuggets. It was the Nuggets with Jokic and building up what they had. They have Michael. Damn, what's this dude's name? Michael Porter Jr. So yeah, I mean, it take pieces. I mean, sometimes you might have to move a couple of cats around. You might luck up and draft your people, but yeah, these picks right now they mean absolutely crap. They mean diddly unless you have somebody that has a fruition of foresight, the foresight like a Mark Jackson. Be like, damn, if I put this dude with this dude, and if I could be like, well, them two guys is transcending the game. It's like, you know what? Ain't no twos now. Everything threes because we running gun. And this dude, once he gets open, he a green bean. He an automatic shot, laced, and it worked for him. And we got to a point, Charles Barkley said, yeah, jump shooting teams don't win championships. Golden State got 4 of them. Well, that Golden State team got 4 of them. So, yeah, you can X that.
Yeah, it's the thing with this is I was thinking about the Knicks, and I just seen that Jalen Brunson was on SmackDown. Shit, Knicks everywhere.
Only because Halliburton was on there.
Yeah, the Knicks everywhere. It's good for the league when the Knicks and the Lakers are good, and it's because they come from two passionate fan bases. So the NBA wants the Knicks good. They want the Lakers good. Certain teams they will need good. Boston they need good. Let's see. Who else?
San Antonio.
And like Philadelphia. So people like that they want good, so they can keep it going. When you have Boston against Dallas in the finals, it's like, oh, okay, you got Boston there, but who gives a fuck about Dallas? Sorry to say it. They don't have a strong NBA franchise. They would really want a Boston LA matchup. They'd be dreaming for that. They'd be drooling for shit like that. Or the Knicks, Knicks and the Warriors or some shit like that. They will drool for those type of matchups. So the NBA is applauding the Knicks being good. They didn't expect the Knicks to be good though. Nobody saw the Knicks being good.
No,
I doubted that shit. I'm like,
no, because everybody thought it was going to be between Philly and Miami. And
injured.
I mean, that's what hurt us was injury.
If y'all was injured, y'all possibly be the NBA champions right now.
There's always that chance.
Well, the reason why Miami crept in there because look what they did last year. They was dead last. They barely got in there, and then they just kept winning. It's like, okay,
they play defense.
If they did last, then what would we expect them to do this year? And then they talked about getting rid of what's cat name? Lowry. Talking about getting rid of Lowry.
Yeah.
And they wanted to plug in Dame over there. And I don't really think that changes how that team is built.
They're talking about getting rid of Jimmy Butler too. So
yeah, now they're talking about moving Jimmy. So I mean,
I said they'll be stupid if they did that.
They'll become last.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they'll be last because Miami got a pretty decent culture down there, and I mean, I didn't buy into it until I actually went down there. I mean, when LeBron instantly leaves a team, they kind of plummet. They just hit rock bottom. But in Miami's case, Miami's still been contending. Miami even made a finals without LeBron. Life after LeBron. They didn't win it, but
you know why? Because Pat Riley didn't let LeBron do what the fuck LeBron did. Everywhere else, LeBron ran the roost. Pat Riley said, "Fuck you and play." That's what the fuck he told him.
Pat Riley, man. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I ain't one of these little piddly coaches that you get rid of, man. Look,
Pat Riley said Eric Spoelstra is saying you either fall in line or get the fuck, and LeBron got the fuck.
That's what happened.
So that's because he didn't run the Heat culture. That's the only coach he didn't get rid of. Think about it. Eric Spoelstra is the only coach he didn't get rid of. Let's go down all his list of coaches. They all were fired.
He went through 4 in LA already, or 3.
4.
Let's go to his
He on his
first
4th
Cleveland one. He
coach.
got rid of Paul Silas. He got rid of who was the other coach? Mike Brown got fired.
He averaged at least 3 coaches at each stop. Averages.
except
Miami.
Because Miami was the only coach. Eric Spoelstra was the only coach that never got fired dealing with LeBron James. Look it up. I would not take the Lakers job. Well, JJ Redick is going to get fired next year. He's going to get fired.
I don't think he get fired. I mean,
bro, it's the NBA. If they get rid of Monty Williams for fucking, and he had $68 million coming in, you think they give a fuck about JJ Redick?
Listen,
We
the
said
coach
the same thing about Ogle. We said the same thing about Darvin Ham.
Darvin Ham brought them to the playoffs,
They got rid of him.
and they got rid of him. When are they going to realize that you can't let a player control a team like that?
well, I mean, when this player's, LeBron, then it's just
LeBron done?
it is what it is. Because
What has he
LeBron,
done for the Lakers?
as much as we want to fight it, as long as LeBron is in the league, he's going to be the face. I'm not saying that he's like the active face, but you can't not say you can't mention NBA and not have him mention it any part of it. Like some way, somehow, somewhere, media coverage is going to cover it because the people he has in play and where they are.
That's fine, but what has he done for the Lakers besides that bubble ring?
That's it.
He got him that ring. He got him that ring.
Fucking ring. The season started, stopped, started again. He or somebody won that ring because he got that long ass break. We know we all over 35 right now. We know if we get a break, we feel 18 again. We know that shit. we know he wasn't going to win that shit.
That's not.
If COVID never happened, the Lakers don't win that championship because they were spiraling out of control.
That's not a fault of the Lakers to me. I mean, obviously, I'm the one that defends that championship.
That championship, man, look, got an asterisk by this motherfucker all the way through.
I'm the one person in the world I think that defends this championship tooth and nail because I look at everything. Bro. Yeah, they did start a new season. Like it was a brand new season. You could call it a brand new season. But at the end of the day, it was no fault of their own. Like you are paid to keep yourself in shape. You paid to go out there.
We had a team went 8-0 and didn't make the playoffs. The Suns went 8-0. They didn't make the playoffs.
They didn't make the playoffs. That's not a fault.
That's bullshit. They went 8-0. They went 8-0 in the new season. They did what they were supposed to do.
They did.
We knew why the Suns did it because they had a special, hot tour girl that was helping out the Suns. I'm just saying. Listen, she came out and said she took it for the team. So that's why we know that team with 8-0. And that's why I know that season was bullshit because that was the best team in the bubble was the Suns, and they didn't make it to the playoffs. It was some kind of weird seeding. Why you have me play 8 games?
I remember all that, but
I'm like, why you have me play 8 games? I go 8-0, and I can't go to the playoffs because of my regular season record and all this shit. I'm like, why does my regular season record shit matter? I'm like,
yeah, isn't this tournament supposed to be like independent from your record? That's why you're in the tournament
because it was a continuation. It's just like we said.
That's why I say it was too convoluted.
We call it a new season, but it wasn't a new season.
I call it convoluted. That's why I say. Besides this convoluted ring,
it's not. It's really not.
I mean,
but
they got a ring. They got a ring, but LA, you're not a legend until you win multiple.
Well, in this case, people take what they get. People still gonna sit there and count it. They up in here.
They
Look
had
at
four losing
this
seasons.
champion. It's like Boston finally separated themselves because the Lakers in Boston was 17 apiece. And when the Lakers got that 17, it was like, oh, yep, now we up there with y'all. Now all that
I
talk
seen a
that
lot of
rah,
Boston
rah,
people put asterisks by that 17.
that's Boston people. Well, they got this long life beef that just won't die, and I don't even know where it came from because
I'm just saying, listen, at least the Boston Celtics were winning every year. The Lakers won that bubble ring and then been losing every year. That's why I say, what has he really done for the Lakers for him to have this much cachet? Because obviously your way is not working because we're not winning. We won one ring
they not
because of a
they
pandemic.
got that one ring. They got their ring.
And the pandemic. And I'm sorry, they won an in-season tournament ring. Whatever the fuck the in-season.
They don't get a ring for that. You get a banner.
They got a banner. They put an in-season. Put a banner up, man.
Of course, they were going to put the first banner up because that's how those organizations are. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like,
how did the Lakers fare after that in-season tournament?
They didn't do shit.
So why should he get the wherewithal to tell me to fire my coach? You ain't even, every coach we bring in here for you, we don't do nothing. We play in and out. We go into play in, we out. We go to playoffs for one round, we out. You ain't winning.
And then we go look for a new coach because that's how they do it.
You 20. He about to be what 22 years deep in this game. About to hit year 22.
For what? I mean, I would be excited if this was 3 years ago. Klay Thompson is washed. I'm sorry to tell you, he's washed. Can't play defense anymore, and the shot not falling like he used to. He's washed.
It's one man's opinion.
He's fucking what? You did not see his last performance?
I'm just saying one man's opinion. I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying one man's opinion. I mean,
fucking washed. Would
he was done
$29 million for? Would you pay $29 million a year for Klay Thompson? Right now,
when he shred his ankle on live TV. I mean, when he shred his knee on live TV, I seen it right then and there. I was like, oh yeah, boy, that dude done.
You come back and then you pop your Achilles right afterwards. Oh yeah, you done. You done.
I mean, I appreciate that Herculean effort that he did when he said, I'm gonna come back and lace these free throws. But after that championship, I was like, that dude ain't gonna be the same again. And he wasn't. I mean, they got that another championship, but that was based on Steph. That was on Steph's back. Literally.
If this was
Steph
3 or 4 years ago, man, that Klay would make beautiful. This would be beautiful. We'd be like, the Mavericks. This does not make the Mavericks better. You're gonna get a slow, streaky shooter. He used to be prolific. Now he's a streaky shooter.
You need wing defenders.
That's not what the Mavericks needed. The Mavericks need somebody that can rebound the fucking basketball.
They need wing defenders.
That too.
Yeah.
They need defense. Klay Thompson can't move his feet no more, man. He's a turnstile, man. I guess it works. I'm surprised LeBron ain't trying to sign Klay to LA. You know what? Your dad played for the Lakers. You might as well come on, Klay.
We won't know until what do you call it? Sunday at 6.
Yeah, the moratorium ends after that. And shit, they're just throwing numbers out there. Would you rather win 5 rings with 5 different teams or 5 with the same? 5 with the same.
Well, that's our era. That's our era. This era now, no one cares.
They don't care. I'm more dominant if I win. I look at it this way. I'm more dominant if I win it with five, well, with five at one spot. That means this is my shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
you ain't eating off our plate.
people don't have that, and and look at the Pelicans. They had a championship caliber player, and it was like, you know what? We just want you to win, and we'll do right by you. Where you want to go? Who's winning? And look, his last couple of stops, they've been winning. So
I mean,
it's,
yeah, that's cool. Like, but I guess you saying if I'm a star player or am I a role player? That makes a difference. Now, if I'm a role player, if I win 5 rings and 5 with different teams, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm a mercenary. But if
Like
I'm a
Robert
star,
Ory.
yeah, or Steve Kerr or somebody like that, cool. That's good for me. But if I'm a star, if I'm the man, nope. 5 with one team. Because it's like, that's my team. Nobody eating off my plate. If I go to somewhere else, that means I'm probably teaming up with somebody else. If I'm a star, I'm teaming up with somebody else, and I'm enhancing their legacy and not mine. That's how I look at it. Like you're enhancing the other person's legacy. Think about KD. KD went to the Warriors. It enhanced Steph's legacy and hurt his.
because he thought he could win again. He thought he had it in the bag, and not really the case.
Bron wasn't loved when he went to Miami. It made D Wade the mayor of Miami, not LeBron. Even though LeBron played his best ball in Miami, it was Wade County. It wasn't James County.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
it hurts when you're a star. Now, if I'm just a role player, then yes, I'll take my rings as I can get them. But if I'm a star, if I'm the man, nah, I'm right here. Because if you do that like Jordan, like Magic, I would say Kareem, but Kareem won one in Milwaukee, so you don't.
Milwaukee.
Russell. I mean, think about stuff like that. Bird.
I want to be part of a dynasty. I don't want to be part of just having rings. I want to
Steph.
be, I want to be, if you win, let's say you win 3 in a row, that's known as a dynasty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would want to be part of a dynasty than part of, a group of guys that just got together that had, multiple players that were excellent players.
And then it's
That
harder to go to different teams. So for me to win 5 championships, it's harder for me to go to different teams and to win 5 championships. Rather than me to build build a culture and stay in one spot. It's easier for me to do it that way. Stay in one spot, build a culture enough, and we win we win 2 championships. The more follow usually. If you win 2, usually more of them follow. Like look at the Spurs. The Spurs never went back to back, but they got 5 championships.
5 of them things.
5 of them, but people don't realize the Spurs are a weird dynasty because they never went back to back.
No.
Ever. They never went back to back. And yet they got 5 championships. So like Spurs, somebody else. So that means somebody was eating in between the Spurs dynasty, but they got 5.
Yeah, but isn't if you're, let's say you got 5 with certain players, wouldn't you still consider that a dynasty?
Yeah.
Even though you're not winning them back to back, you're still you won
dynasty
5.
Like, if I win 5 out of 8 years, that's a dynasty. Because I dominated most of 8 years. So you can say 5 out of 10 years. That's a fucking dynasty. I ran it half of the decade. If you look at it, if I won 5 in 10 years,
That's
I
true.
ran literally half of the decade. Like that's what we look at Jordan. Jordan won 6 in 10, 12 years, 10 years, 6 out of 10, something like that, 6 out of 8. It was like 6 out of 8 years. That's a dynasty.
I'm about to say 6 out of 8 because he went 2 3-peats.
Yeah, because he retired the
And
last 2 years of the 90s.
they had
So,
Houston that went back to back. So
Yeah.
after Houston did it, he came back
like
and did
this.
this.
Detroit won in 90. In 91, on it was Jordan. It was 90, then it went on. 91 to 93 was Jordan. 94, 95 was the Rockets. The 96, 7, and 8 was Jordan. That was the 90s.
In 99, that's when the Spurs had that little run. Every other year in between.
That's the 90s. The 90s was the Pistons. Won the first championship in the 90s. So the Pistons. Then it was the Jordan dynasty. 91, 92, 93. Then the Rockets. then Jordan again. And then the Spurs in a strike-shortened season. So you think about it, only 3 teams won. Only 3 teams ate off of Jordan. And 1 team ate because he was gone.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Well, really, 2 teams ate because he wasn't there in the 99 season. He retired. So the Spurs and the fucking Rockets ate when he wasn't there. The only team ate when he was there was the Pistons in 1990, 89, 90. So only 1 team ate off of Jordan, really. 8. So that's a dynasty. If you think about this, people like to say LeBron was the greatest this. I said, how can you say that when it was the Warriors dynasty? The Warriors had a dynasty during LeBron time playing. In LeBron's prime.
Yep.
So
got 2 of them against him.
Can we say this was LeBron's time? So I try to tell LeBron people, I'm like, when has he dominated an era? When can we say this is the LeBron era? What era did he dominate?
I don't think he ever did.
He had the back-to-back with the Heat, right? He had 2 with the Heat, and he had a spread. He had 1. He had 1 with. Well, he had the 2 with the Heat, 1 with the Cavaliers, and the COVID championship. He didn't really dominate an era. The Warriors won 4, like right there. They won 3 really close together, and they snuck another one in. That's a dynasty. The Spurs ate off of LeBron, man. I mean, the Spurs ate. I mean, we can keep asking, man. We can keep going. People ate during his time. Like the Lakers, I say Kobe with the Lakers, like early on. That's a dynasty. With him and Shaq.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a dynasty there. People like to talk about the Kevin Garnett and them. That's not a dynasty. They only won 1. They only won 1. You gotta win more than 1.
Anything is possible.
Yeah, that was 1. I'm just saying that Kobe almost had 2 dynasties, man. Like he won 2, without Shaq. So if you're going dynasties, man, it's like it's hard to get a dynasty. Kick it off. So
it's not hard when you're jumping from team to team trying to match up with the best players, though. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the chemistry. You got to see if you guys have chemistry to make a dynasty. Yeah. And that's where I think LeBron fell short. He wanted to come in and make such an impact, maybe winning championships, and he didn't win them as often as others have.
LeBron should have stayed in Cleveland. People fuss at me about it. I said, should have stayed in Cleveland. Because they'd have built everything he needed around him in Cleveland. I know he had to leave and do his little 2 or 3 years with the Heat. He said he went to college and that was like college for him. Okay, when you came back the second time to the Cavaliers, should have stuck it out and rolled it on through. but he doesn't ride it through. He always changes the team or coach or something. That's why I can't make him be my GOAT. That's why he can't be my GOAT. I've seen Kobe be horrible. I've seen Jordan have horrible teams. They ride it out, and then once they got good, they never look back. When he gets horrible or he gets mediocre, he tries to change the whole team, and I don't like that.
And he starts right from the top. If he could get rid of the GM, he would try to get rid of the GM as well.
That's why I say, man, now if his son played bad, would he try to get rid of his son? Trade his ass.
If they could trade him, if they would have trade him for a good player, I bet you he would green light it. Because he could be like, all right, I played with my son. That's what I wanted. Now let's win some fucking games. Let's trade his ass for somebody that's gonna be, that's gonna actually help this team out. Because honestly, I don't think that the Lakers are gonna be that good this year coming up.
My favorite boy gonna say, "Oh, we can get Giannis for Bronny." Okay. Enjoy Milwaukee, son. He gonna say, "Dress warm, son." That's what he gonna tell him. Go ahead. Go ahead, old button. Go pack it up. Go bring me some cheese from Wisconsin. I heard they got some good cheese. That's what I think LeBron to do. But we had news before we got on the show. The fucking Pelicans made a trade. They made a trade to get Devontae Murray. They got Murray. They traded Nance Jr.,
Larry
Dyson
Nance
Daniels,
Jr., Dice,
first round picks,
the 25 pick and a 27 pick.
All right, that's your team, Eric.
I hate that y'all had to give up that Lakers pick.
I mean, overall, it addressed one of those elephants that we've been, one of those elephants in the room. We're going to do about shooting at the guard position. So hopefully that might change up the rotation and give them the start. Well, hopefully that offensive part that they've been looking for. I mean, outside of what I've seen this season, it was Zion, Brandon Ingram, and then CJ as a third option, and then everybody else falls in place. And what happened with this year when Zion went out at the push to get them in the playoffs, and he wasn't available for the that following play in game or for the playoff series. Like, okay, well, next guy down, Brandon Ingram. And then Brandon Ingram just seems so disengaged. And maybe not at the fault of his own. Maybe, injuries caught up with him, which I would hope would be the case because I don't know too much about the insight to why he kind of just plummeted. But now with this, Murray trade, you got this guy, 27 years old. I want to say he's 5 years in the league because you had 2 with Atlanta, and I want to say 3 in San Antonio. I mean, he's still young. There's still, growth potential there. So will the Pelicans make it work with, teaming him up with Zion, and Zion got, the running mate? Overall, my thoughts are this needs to be the last year making Zion the focus point because that point forward, that's not going to work. I'm sorry to say it. Like, Zion is still underdeveloped. If we roll into year 5 and he's never been available for postseason, I mean, never. We don't have any film of him in a playoff-like atmosphere. He's been a professional. He's been in the league for years. He hasn't been in the playoffs. He has not played. He does not have playoff minutes. He does have playoff points. You go before that. You go to college. When Duke was in the tourney, Zion wasn't there. You had to deal with injuries then. I mean, you want to sit here and talk about high school, but I mean, dude, we're way removed from those age. I mean, you could be a man amongst boys all you want, but this is really matters. People are paying their money to see you, and you're not available. Well, if you're not available, then ain't nothing wrong with keeping him on the team, but he just can't be the focal point. You got to figure it out.
Thing is, y'all needed a point guard, and y'all got one.
And
Because
that's the key. Like
CJ
everybody talking
McCollum
about
is
draft,
not
draft,
a
draft,
point
and people don't understand that. They're like, well, you got CJ. Well, CJ's natural position is not the point.
guard. He has no handles. So how you gonna be a point guard with no handles?
Like he's really that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, what are y'all talking about? Because even when he was on Portland, Dame carried that responsibility over in Portland. So making him come here because he's a prolific scorer doesn't mean that he should run the point guard position. That's not his position. That's not what needs to happen. And then when he's off, then that dude is just off. Like CJ McCollum, he can shoot, but just like Mo was talking about earlier, the streakiness is just a streak. And then when you're off, like that thing is just, it is so dull, so dull. So I'm glad they made the move for Murray and not for Ice Trey for Trae Young, because I mean,
That'd have
after
been too
Trae
much.
Young, after Trae Young did what he did against the Knicks, have you heard, seen, or even said you can go to bat, be like, man, Trey needs to be all-star, like he got all-star. Like you're not saying that. So I'm not saying Murray was the piece, but I'm glad it didn't fall for it. I'm glad you didn't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Right, because you want a name out there. Guess what? Murray got just as much as a name as Ice Tree, and he's
They
a better
played
piece
together,
for what's going on.
and Murray was actually, to me, the more efficient player. But Murray, I think Murray is going to make the offense go, and this is Brandon Ingram's last year with y'all, regardless. So either y'all will try to trade him to get some assets for him,
I think
but I think Trey Murphy is about to take over that position of
I
Brandon
think
Ingram.
so as well, and that's what I'm saying. I think it's going to be the young core what you have left that you did get rid of. It's going to be Trey Murphy, and it's going to be Herb Jones, and that'll be the focal point. Being Herb is going to be the defensive anchor, clearly, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have Trey Murphy. You're gonna. I'm not gonna say exploit, but you're gonna sit here and you're gonna realize, be like, you know what? He's the talent that we've been looking for, and we're gonna give him sufficient minutes, and we're just gonna let him ball out and stop making doggone Zion the focal point. Like if Zion stays, then by all means, then you know what Zion is.
Well, you got it
But
for 4 more years, so he ain't going nowhere.
great, that's awesome. But I'm gonna need him to prove that this is the contract that you earned. That you earned this. I guess it's not given to you. And not to say that he's playing like that, but I sat here and watched it. I'm watching you putting up numbers against the Lakers, but I mean, it wasn't your fault. Well, maybe it is your fault. Maybe you just don't know how to let the game come to you. If you'd have let the game come to you, then you could have still got the points and we could have won the game. But you want to sit here and go out in a blaze of glory and blew yourself out, and then you wasn't available for the following game and the games after that when we needed you. This is really when it counts. This is when you're building your legacy. And the only thing that we know is that every time we get to big lights, you shrivel up, you disappear, or you don't feel like yourself. And I mean, I can't speak for everybody else, but me, I'm just done with it. I'm done with it.
I think we've been done with it for the last two years. We've been saying they need to do something about Zion.
And talking about changing the medical staff, well, the medical staff improved, but they could really do better to get them available. Like, nah, first of all these players, every last one of them, not just on the Pelicans, but on the Knicks, Pistons, on the Nets, on the Celtics, on the Nuggets. Every last one of these dudes, your job. I don't care how fun basketball is. I don't care how long you think you can do it. This is professional where you're getting paid millions of dollars. Your job is to come up in here, be healthy, be available, and contribute to an organization building championships. If you're not doing that, then what are you here for? You're here for some kind of lifestyle to say, you know what? Say, baby, I could throw 50 racks on here right now. Kill that. You kill that. You cancel that for me. Because if that's the case, then I may not be a big enough voice where I'll carry significant weight to stop people from watching, but I'm pretty sure they'll feel it. I'm pretty sure they'll feel some market be like, damn, this market ain't feeling us. Now we're gonna sit here and run over here, which I think they're doing that now with the European move because there's a bunch of Europeans in this draft, and that's probably why we're not excited about it because we're not seeing Americans being up in there. It's like, oh, it's not no disrespect to Europeans, like they can't ball, but for the longest time it was just us just taking over, and we was head and shoulders above people. And I mean, me for one, that's just it leaves a different taste out there. It's just not what I'm used to seeing. It's not my era, so I don't understand it. I'm not saying I automatically don't like it, but I just don't understand it.
It just shows that the basketball community has grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For where before you knew if we were going to the Olympics, it was guaranteed a gold medal. Nowadays, it's not guaranteed anymore.
Well, it might be this year. That damn Death Star team they sending over there. If we don't win gold, that's a problem. Shit. They didn't. We got the damn Monstars going over there. So
Stay healthy.
we should win gold. We should win gold. But I mean, France and Canada are gonna be some fucking problems.
Yeah.
I don't really worry about
That's it.
Spain that much because we're not getting that many great Spanish, players. But French, the French, the damn French got unicorns over there.
Yeah,
I don't know what they got no damn water over there.
doggone
Everybody
Frenchmen,
coming out 7 feet tall, dribbling the ball like they 5'10".
these Frenchmen, then they got handles. It's like, hold on,
And they
man,
got
this is a different
handles and
breed.
they can shoot. Man, I don't know
It's
what
not
the
They
hell they got the water.
what I keep saying. It's not what you used to seeing. You're not used to seeing that. You're like, hold on, man. Hey, y'all not supposed to be able to handle the ball like this.
And then Canada got. I didn't realize Canada was that stacked.
they
Shit.
got they got a lot of shooters.
Yeah,
That
SGA, RG Barrett, RJ Barrett. They got the troublemaker Dylan Brooks. Oh, he's gonna get ejected. I mean Zach Edey. They got a couple good people. They got a few good people in for Canada. So I would watch out for Canada and the French. Everybody else, America should dominate easily.
True
they
that.
should
True
they
that.
should, but you got to
Maybe
understand.
Slovenia with Luca, and Luca and them because they can shoot. But
That's the
True
whole
fact.
thing with they could those little teams could shoot, and you could win scoring two, but you're gonna blow people out scoring three.
I'm just like that. They're lucky that the Soviet Union ain't Yugoslavia is not a nation no more because we would have Jokic and Luca on the same fucking team.
Oh, that would have been just they would have destroyed. I think they would have ran the pick and roll all game.
Yeah, so they better lucky Yugoslavia broke up into Slovenia, and I forgot where Luca's from. Not Luca, no Luca from Slovenia, and I forgot where Jokic is from. But they like neighbors. So
Serbia. I mean, not Serbia.
One of them. Luke or Jokic is from one of them. I know he's not from Slovenia. Yeah, he is from Serbia. He's from Serbia.
Serbia. Okay. Yeah,
You got
I mean,
Serbia
no,
and
it's not Slovenia.
Slovenia. They like right
I
there.
was. But yeah,
that's
that
like
one could just think about flying.
that's
So,
like Mississippi and Louisiana. They like right
neighbors right there, which is why they so click tight. Jokic and Luka, but I mean, shout out to the to commissioner for expanding the borders and inviting everybody to this beautiful game. The game is still beautiful, but right now it's way too many. Like I was used to us taking over for the longest, and I need us back. I need us to take our crown back.
Get rid of the AAU culture and you get us back.
Well, that's what Ant-Man is bringing up to the table, and hats off to him because he really is doing that. Like we had it with Westbrook, but for some strange reason, this dude get a lot of flack that's not really warranted. Like, okay, cool, the dude jump shot is ugly, but I mean, the dude still put out triple doubles. Like that's he's still doing that, and he's been playing ball for a long time.
Russell Westbrook is like when you go to a club and try to shoot it up with blanks. That's why people don't like him. Trying to shoot the club up and you ain't got no bullets. You just shooting straight blanks. Like it's a lot of action. People are scared in the moment. Be like, damn, ain't nobody got hit.
Hold on, what's really going on?
Like he might go 4 for 30. He might go 4 for 30. He's like, shit. This shit is horrible to watch. That's why he gets flat. But Russell didn't realize, his role gonna diminish. Because you can't be in today's NBA shooting like 35%, man. You can't be in the NBA like that.
Well, I mean, again, I just think it's unwarranted. It's not like he doesn't have the resume, anything of that nature that says, you know what, I deserve this type of treatment. I deserve, fans coming at me and putting me in this light or whatever. Like when he was on his MVP caliber, he used to walk around with the mentality, there's no friends. And I mean, when KD left, I mean, y'all see how he took that personally. Like, but at the end of the day, although that was his brother, his partner, ain't no friends out here. Once KD made that move, went to Golden State, y'all seen the tapes? Y'all seen the dude, look, I'm here. I'm coming. I'm at your neck. I don't care what kind of battles we went through. Now that you on the other side, brother, you enemy. I'm still in the mood of winning. I'm going to do it for this organization until till the organization moved on from him.
We talked about a lot of NBA today, but it's because the NBA is dominating everything. Should we talk about baseball like Izzy wants? Let's talk about his cheap ass bets. Let's talk about his cheap ass bets.
Yeah, man, what's going on? What's this foreign substance? What you got going on in this glove?
He wants to talk about the Mets only because the Mets beat the Yankees this week. That's all.
Nah, we want to talk about what the fuck was in that glove. We want to know.
Hey, like I said, man,
what that stickiness in that glove is.
What's going on with all this? People do this all the time. No,
the funny shit is that he got thrown out the game before throwing a pitch. They brought him in and automatically they went right to him and said, "Let me look at your glove."
Oh, this shit's sticky, man. What the fuck you put there? What you jacked off an elephant?
I'm
What the fuck
probably
is this
like,
shit?
say, man, what is this?
What
What I got
the
on
fuck
my
is
hand
this?
for real now? Now be real.
Man, I knew I should eat that popcorn. That's what he told him. I know I should eat that.
Yeah, but butter's not sticky. Butter's
Like,
slippery.
hold on, man. Like, I ain't
Man,
nobody
he
fool,
got your
man. This
girl. You a
stuff
little
is
bit of that
sticky.
hot tour. He sat on that thing.
Yep, that's exactly. Man, like, hold on, bro. I'm about to kick you up out of here. You ain't about to even go hit the
Shit.
showers, bro. Go hit the showers. You out of here.
He spit on that thing.
He spit on that thing. He spit on that motherfucker. Man, how stupid are you to get caught before you throw a pitch? I know you're still watching. How stupid you have to be to get caught before throwing the pitch.
Look, somebody had inside trader information. Them boys ratted this man out. They ratted this
They get
man
it boy
out.
to 2 fingers. Come here.
Like, hold on, man. What you doing? Let me see here.
Let me see that glove.
What's really going on here? It's not mine.
Somebody out there had to have seen him doing something. So when they called him in the game, the bullpen called the manager and was like, "Yo, check him out."
Yeah. Like, before we even
Because
start, man, let's check.
yeah, they didn't even give him a chance to fucking do nothing. He got to the mound and they were like waiting for his ass. Let me see your glove.
Yeah, come here,
There's
partner.
something.
Go ahead and clock out. They told that boy, go ahead and clock out.
Go ahead and take the time card, man.
Go ahead and clock out, bro. Go punch out.
Then I think they missed 10 games or some shit like that. That's what he's gonna get. He's gonna get suspended.
That's the Mets. They're gonna lose anyway.
I mean, it looks like they gave up on their season last year and just continued this year.
And they just said, you know what, autopilot this thing.
Is he still, maybe they'll get better after All-Star break, but that's not the Mets style.
No, they usually crash after the All-Star break. And they really don't have, the only player they have is Lindor. You know what I'm saying? They really don't have any other stars on their team.
So you're telling me another New York team that Izzy likes has no weapons?
Damn.
That's what you telling me.
What weapons?
Well, doesn't he like the Nets too? And they don't have no weapons.
And they definitely ain't got no damn weapons. They got Ben Simmons. That's their biggest weapon.
He still hasn't played.
Mm-mm.
So they're paying his ass. They're paying his ass to go to therapy.
So all his teams has no weapons.
Yep. Yep. And who knows? Lindor might be moved.
Diaz is serving 10 games.
Yeah, for that.
Excuse me. I was wondering if anyone knows why Mo Young is wearing sunglasses. Because I have bright lights in my eyes. As you can see, they reflect off my eyes. So instead of me squinting, I wear them. That's why I wear them. The bright lights of this, so y'all can see me, give me migraine sometimes. So I have to wear sunshades. So it blocks the light from hitting me in the eyes.
Is this a cult member?
No, he didn't say Eric. So he had a real question. It's to protect my eyes, man, because I got this big ass bright light in my face. So it's not because I like to wear sunshades at night. I literally have something bright like a motherfucking sun in my face.
He wears his sunglasses at night.
Yeah, but that's why. Actually, they won tonight and are right in the middle of the playoff spot. Keep hope alive, Izzy. Keep him alive.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Yep.
Oh man, when the All-Star break goes right, y'all lose. Then what? What's gonna be the excuse?
Diaz should have fucking said when they said, "What's that in your glove?" He should have just said, "I don't know. It may be some Haktua. I got some Haktua in my glove."
All you had to do was tell him, man. All you had to do was show the picture.
That would open a can of worms that he's not ready for.
All you had to do was show the picture.
Yep.
All you gotta do.
I can't believe she lost her job.
Man, free my girl Haktua, man. Free. Real.
Yes.
That is a legend. He is a legend.
Yes.
She should have fucking, what do you call it? She should have bought the rights to Haktua and made better shirts.
She did. She signed to a big Grimace better than the damn Pistons. And I guarantee you we gonna have a better record than y'all this year. Y'all ain't got nobody. Y'all ain't got shit. Shit, look it up, and we even got a coach. So shit to look it up for us.
Well, that's not actually true. They still have what's this cat name?
But Cam Thomas?
Yes, Cam Thomas.
You got Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson. Yeah, still nobody gives a shit about the Nets.
And and his least favorite player, Ben Simmons.
The Yankees look garbage. He said the Yankees look garbage.
Of course, he's supposed to say that because he's looking up through. He's looking up through the garbage to see us above him. That's what it is.
Yep.
I'm just saying, why did you be a Met fan, bro? Like
There's a lot of Mets fans out there.
I'm just saying, you're a Giants fan. Usually, Giants fans are Yankee fans.
Not me. Not me.
I'm just saying. I'm saying most people I've met who like the Giants like the Yankees. Jets and Mets, mine. It's like you and Izzy are all twisted up. Y'all each like the popular team from like you like the popular baseball team. He likes the popular football team. Y'all just say fuck it. I'm just not.
And I like the popular basketball team.
Team, and he doesn't like. I don't even know. Them motherfuckers from New Jersey.
I think he liked them only because that's where that little super team was. I don't know. I can't say that I remember Izzy as a Knicks fan.
It's Judge and Soto, and that's it.
What do you got though?
Damn, you got hot to it. He spit on that thing.
He spit on that thing so he could get that pitch out.
Hey,
what's up, Malik?
What's up, Malik? Baby, what's going on, bro?
Boy,
I wanted to be different. Everyone loved the Yankees and Jets.
I know more people that like the Giants more than the Jets.
Yeah, man. I can tell you shit. I had a lot of Jets fans, but Giants are the king of New York football, man. I guess they won.
It should have been Buffalo.
Yeah, but they love losing Super Bowls, so
at the moment a competitive team. But Buffalo, the only one that don't have a Super Bowl, man. Shit, that's fucked up.
But they would have been the best in New York if they would have won those Super Bowls.
Oh, they won all four of them. They'd have been goated. Jim Kelly would have been the GOAT. That'd be crazy.
You're right.
You got the 4 for 4. We talked about this the other day. The last show.
Jim
Kelly would have been a GOAT.
Definitely ain't getting repeated. Just like losing 4 Super Bowls in a row is never getting repeated either. So,
I'm just saying, Mahomes
you can
might
be
have a
goaded for
chance
the
to win
wrong
4
reason.
Super Bowls. Mahomes might
Nothing
have
wrong
a
with
chance
that.
to win 4
No.
Super Bowls. Look, he wins 3. He got a chance to win 4. I'm just saying.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
he
with
does that.
being goaded for losing 4 in a row. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm saying, Jay, if he was to win 4 Super Bowls, would you call him your GOAT then?
No.
4 straight.
No.
No, that's something nobody's ever done. Nobody has won 3. But if he does 4, that's like, would he be your GOAT then?
Nope. Nope.
Damn, bro. Why are you such a hater, dog? Like,
Nope.
if somebody
Never.
wins 4 straight Super Bowls, they got to be the best quarterback ever.
You would have to say that if he won the games. But if a running back was to go off or something like that, you couldn't say that he won the game. He's the leader
You
of the
said that
game.
about Brady? Brady, you know how many times a fucking kicker won the game for Brady in the Super Bowl? I mean,
But I'm talking about you dominate the game. You know what I'm saying? If you got another player that dominates the game, you have to. If you want to be the best, you have to dominate the game. Is what I'm trying to say.
The last Super Bowl, he threw for 300 yards and threw the game winning touchdown. I'm like, if that's not dominating, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's that somebody was more dominant on the defensive end. That's all that was. But I mean, he didn't have bad games. He threw his first 300-yard passing game in the Super Bowl. He was to win 4 in a row, man. I mean, my God, man. You gotta, come on, Jay.
Nope.
Come on, Jay. The man win 4 in a row, Jay.
No.
Like, he would have to be the GOAT.
I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm not even putting that in my thought process that he's gonna win 4 in a
Okay,
row.
what if he wins 5 in a row?
He ain't gonna win 3 in a row, let
If
alone
he
5 in a row.
if he was to win 5 in a row, would he be your GOAT?
No.
Okay, that would give him 6 championships.
No.
What if he wins 6 in a row? Would that be your GOAT? 7.
No.
I'm trying to see the criteria. If he wins 7 in a row, that's more. He got 1 more than Brady. 7 in a row.
He would be in the conversation then.
What? Fucking quarterback wins 7 Super Bowls in a row.
You gotta do the
7?
impossible.
He ain't gonna win them in a row. He might win 7 Super Bowls, but he's not gonna win them in a row.
Okay, if you win 8 Super Bowls in a row, will he be your GOAT then?
No. Nope. I gotta live the hater lifestyle. No, I can't.
10 Super Bowls in a row.
No.
20. He doesn't see what it takes. This man wins 20 Super Bowls. Like, goddamn, bro. that point, it would be the Pat Mahomes Invitational if he got that out.
At that point,
listen, if he won 10 Super Bowls in a row, they should just change the NFL to fucking Mahomes Football League.
Exactly. I'll get ready to say it.
Sometimes shit, Brittany giving that good hot tour. If he won 10 Super Bowls.
She gonna do more than that.
Shit.
Homegirl,
you need to teach that to people. Hey, you need to teach that to people. Be that damn successful. Whatever the fuck she doing. Got this man about on the verge of winning 3.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I think there's gonna be too many teams out there that improved, and it's not gonna be as easy. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of teams out there.
I worry. I don't want Taylor Swift down here in New Orleans. But if he went 3, that would be damn impressive. As long as they ban Taylor Swift. I mean, Mahomes.
Crazy. She bought them millions of fans just because she's dating him. They ain't throwing her out.
Yeah, they need to throw out. And no, nah, we don't need you at the Super Bowl. The next thing you know, they're gonna try to get her to perform and shit.
I won't be
Same the
surprised
crowd.
if she's the halftime show at a
Not
Super
New
Bowl. That
Orleans. But
That's
do it
definitely
another
not
one.
happening down here.
Do
that's
another
I
what
one.
promise you, that's not happening down here.
New
Fuck
Orleans
that.
is
You
where
better
they're
have.
having
You
the
better.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next year. The next Super Bowl. They better
Yeah,
have
you're
Lil
gonna.
Wayne and the Cash Money Millionaires in that motherfucker shooting on fire like they used to do. You better, we better have a No Limit Cash Money fucking reunion for that Super Bowl. God damn it!
Either
we
not
up
or
against Dallas.
they'll invite Kendrick.
Oh, dude, hey, good shit. I guess I'll take that over Taylor Swift.
Oh hell yeah!
Shit. You know they're gonna perform at the halftime show. They bet not. Malik, they bet not. Because I don't want to go back to the Tom Petty days when Tom Petty came his ass on there after Janet Jackson breast got exposed. And I had to turn off the Super Bowl halftime show. Because I'm like, dude, I don't mind rock music. I don't mind, pop music. You don't have to be rap or R&B. But at least let the motherfuckers be alive. They were looking dead up there. Let the motherfucker be looking alive before you put them up there. Because y'all trying to go away. Oh no, they ain't gonna have no titties on the Super Bowl. What's wrong with titties on the Super Bowl? That's a perfect
That
Super
was
Bowl.
hell yeah! That was a good Super Bowl.
And it was the Giants getting their ass whooped in that Super Bowl. It made it great. It was great.
But it
The
was
Ravens
also
was
great.
whooping
It
this.
was great. It was great because it was Janet Jackson's titty.
And nobody had DVR then. I caught it like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. I saw something silver. People thought I was tripping. It happened so fast. People like, you're tripping, Mo, you tripping. I'm like, no, I saw a titty. I know I saw a titty. That is a titty. And then next day you seen her looking, oh. So that's a super. I'm like, man, we grown here, man. Shit. You think kids paying attention to the Super Bowl like that?
Nah.
And y'all cut the camera away so quick. The kids wasn't looking at that. So we gonna get punished and gotta listen to old dudes that was around when my grandpa was around and shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Having
At
a
this
boo and all
point,
them.
who do you get though? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these new artists are shitty.
No, they better not do Sexy Red though. Sexy Red better not be on the halftime show. Cause they will get
I
that.
don't think she's
We'll
ready for
go
that
back
type
to
of.
having boring halftime shows.
I don't think she's ready for that type of stardom. You got to get people who usually get the Super Bowl has their sense of stardom, and it's something that the entire world can get behind. And Sexy Red is definitely not that, especially in this
No.
point in her career. So you can definitely cancel Sexy
I,
Red
I
altogether.
think at any point in her career, look at her song, "My Booty's Brown" or whatever. Like she's not
Booty
gonna
over
be able to
brown.
sing. She ain't gonna be able to sing that song. She could sing that shit at the BET Awards, but she ain't singing that shit on the Super Bowl.
They're gonna bleep out so many lyrics. It's like you wouldn't be able to hit a song. So I'm just saying, I don't know who would be the halftime show. Just don't bring Beyonce back. The last time she came to New Orleans, the lights went out. We don't need that going on.
Girl, killed the whole Superdome.
Man, the 49ers almost came back because of that long ass delay. That was another happy day for me, by the way. The Ravens made me happy twice in Super Bowl. They beat the 49ers and the Giants. They okay with me. Good with me. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But if Mahomes makes it to the third Super Bowl, man, he's gonna win it. So they better hope he doesn't make it to the Super Bowl.
No, like I said, I think there's too many teams have improved in that division that it's not going to be as easy. Not saying that they can't do it because as much as I don't like the kid, he is talented. But I just, to me, my team got screwed over, and that's what I'm going to live on until we meet them again and we beat them.
The Super Bowl that would be best for the city would love is the Vikings versus the Bengals. Let me tell you why. Justin Jefferson, you're going to have Burrow and Chase. City of New Orleans would love that Super Bowl. They would love that fucking Super Bowl.
Well, if the Saints don't make it, so by default they want the Saints to
make
make
it
first.
Happen because the Vikings don't have a quarterback. But I'm just saying that would be it. And of course the Saints, but I don't think they're gonna let us have I think they let Brady be the only person who have a Super Bowl in their own hometown. They only did that shit because it was COVID.
I mean, the Rams did it too. I mean, the Rams did do it.
The Rams did do it. So
I mean, you can't say the Vikings don't have a quarterback. You don't know how McCarthy's gonna do.
Yeah, I know. I don't think a rook. I don't know. Depends on how he does. But
he got weapons.
Likely. He does have weapons. Unlike the Giants, we know they're not making the Super Bowl. Listen, we know Izzy is getting prepared for next season's draft already. We know they're not making the Super Bowl.
I want to see how many. I want to see how many times he rides with his team this year.
Man, I would rather have COVID again than watch the Giants Super Bowl. I'm being real. I ain't talking about this little flu-like COVID. I'm talking about the COVID I fucking had when my lungs were about to come out. Then watch the fucking Giants Super Bowl.
Lord.
Damn.
Because I couldn't have Izzy on it. Izzy could never come back on the Friday show. At the Giants. New Orleans will boycott at the Falcons week. Dude, the Falcons are not going to make it to the field. Somebody going to flatten the tires on the bus. They're going to get all the Falcons going to have.
Man can't get off the ground either.
Yeah,
the Falcons. New Orleans got to worry about beating the Falcons, let alone them making it to the playoffs.
We ain't worrying about the Falcons. The Falcons are Falcon. That's what they do. And I told you, my birthday gift was Falcon tickets. The Saints versus the Falcons. So guess who's going to be in fucking Atlanta with these motherfuckers? Me. If we fucking win that game, I'm second lining all through the streets.
I'm gonna
find me a towel. I'm gonna be up there. We're gonna play some second line music. Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna lie.
And Mo's not coming back from Atlanta.
Shit, Mo's coming back because Chuck lives in Atlanta. Mo's coming back. We'll have Atlanta looking like the 4th of July, that bitch. What the fuck is going on in Atlanta? Y'all gonna see breaking news. You're gonna see on CNN breaking news.
Going down.
Oh man, don't let them they are not winning no damn Super Bowl in Atlanta. Just like they cheated for us not to go to Atlanta for Super Bowl. That was that no call game. Just like we didn't make it to Atlanta, they're not coming here. But they knew what was going down. I already was planning on taking 3 weeks off from work if we'd have made that Super Bowl in Atlanta, because I was going. You know why I took 3 weeks off? Because I was going to be in jail for at least a week. I'll just be honest with you. I'm gonna be in jail for a week because the profane things that would have came out my mouth would have started the fight. I'll just be honest with you, man. Like, of course, when I go there, man, we win, man. I'm wearing the Saints hat everywhere. I'm gonna find Skrilla. I'm like, Skrilla, where you at? Point at the hat. You point at the hat, Saints hat. So, man, hey, halfway for football season. I hate this part of the year because you know what? Y'all can commentate on baseball so much. Oh, we can talk about Angel Reese dominating.
Yeah, she's killing it.
I mean, she might be the rookie of the year. She looks more impressive to me than Caitlin Clark. Oops, people didn't want to hear that. I know some people didn't want to hear that.
Well, the thing about Angel Reese, they're not going to, I mean, obviously her work is going to speak, but she's not going to get any hardware for the mere fact that she's willingly accept the villain role. And, I mean, she's cool with it, but she's not setting the record straight. So, everything else is going to depend on Caitlyn. Well, your other girl is hurt, and whoever's behind Caitlyn. So
I'm like,
that's just
it should be Angel Reese because she's having a better season. She's having a better season.
Yeah,
like
so far
she rebounds and defends, and now she's starting to score. She has the most awkward shot, the most awkward layups I've ever seen, but they go in. I don't know if she practiced that shit or what, but they go in. And it seemed like Caitlin Clark is starting to regress. Like her numbers are going down. Angel Reese numbers are going up. So I mean, if we're going by numbers, Angel Reese should be the rookie of the year. So far. Like if you're saying so far.
Yeah, because you gotta wait until after they come back from the Olympics.
Yeah, Olympics and All-Star break they have, and when they do all that. Well, you think about it, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark gonna be fresh, but they're not gonna play in the Olympics. They're gonna be fucking fresh.
True.
So I am just telling you. Look at Izzy talking about damn white people. I'm glad you're on your own personal page and not the Venom Smoke page. Thank God.
That's the first thing I noticed.
I'm just saying, I just think that Angel Reese, she balled against the Aces. Like, that death squad of a team they got there. Half the Olympic team played for the Aces.
Yeah.
So she held her own against Asia Wilson, man. That's Asia Wilson. She held her own against her. I mean, and that was a direct matchup. See, Caitlin Clark didn't have a direct matchup.
Nah, Caitlin plays shooting guard?
Oh, yeah, a point guard, one of the two. So that was a direct matchup, and she didn't do too bad. So I'm all right with Angel Reese, being the rookie of the year. I told people it's like Magic and Bird all over again. People don't want to say it. It's the racial divide, man. It's the great white hope versus a loudmouth black kid. Like, they thought, Magic wasn't it was talking. Magic did talk, but he smiled. She just the anti-Magic because she doesn't smile much. She's from Baltimore, man, so you know what it is. So I'm just saying, man, people just need to just realize the dynamic is there. That's where the most money is when it's black versus white. If I was doing a fucking fight, like a fight or a basketball game, I'd put an all-white team versus a black team and become a millionaire instantly.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm sorry to say, white America wants to see is a black team going down to a white team.
Yeah. If anybody look at the movie, Great White Hope, even though it's a comedy, there's a lot of truth to that fucking shit. Like, they're like, man, they just picked up some white. It's like a movie with Damon Wayans. They just picked up a white boy who beat him back in the days. He's basically a bum. He made it to where all the white people betted on him. And they made a shitload of money. Because Damon Wayans beat the shit out the dude. So, it's always that. One of the biggest, I think, fights was what? Ali versus Clooney. Like ever, because they thought Clooney was going to beat Ali. I mean, I don't know what they want to be superior in everything. I mean, shit, y'all got white collar shit all down. Y'all beat us in the areas of money and everything else. Y'all own damn everything else. Y'all want sports too. We can't be great in sports. The minorities can't be great in sports. Y'all want to be great in sports too. That's what I mean. We can't be great in sports. Y'all winning in Fortune 500s. Y'all killing it. Y'all doing great that shit. Fuck. You know why y'all not as good? Because y'all in sports, because y'all not running from shit. Motherfucker gets fast from the hood because, man, you hit them gunshots, everybody sprinting. Fence and shit builds all these muscles and shit. Man, that's why motherfuckers get be natural. Motherfuckers be naturally strong before they get even lift the weight. We see it a kid from a country town in Alabama growing up. He's 12 and he's 6'3", 300 pounds. Like, man, what the
fuck? That sounds like that kid from Texas.
I'm sorry.
He's
yeah.
About
Wepner. I'm sorry, Wepner and versus Ali. Close enough. Yeah. So
Clooney fought Holmes.
I'm sorry, Holmes, and that was another big one though. That was another.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
So, I'm saying you put any white boxer against a black boxer that. Think about Conor McGregor versus Money Mayweather. Money Mayweather was gonna beat the shit out of Conor McGregor, but it was so big to see it. He was gonna shut his mouth up.
That's what it was all about. They were shutting his mouth up. That's what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? And it was more money that way to build it up with. Listen, they made crazy money on that fight, and I know that he knew he was going to lose. McGregor knew he wasn't going to beat him. Now, if you want to take Mayweather and put him in the octagon, that's a different story.
So it's like Mayweather knocked the Nike check off that dude. Dude had a snot bubble look like a Nike check. Hit him right in the nose. The bitch came out. I said, "Yep, this fight is over." and I mean, they're doing the same thing in basketball. I'm like, dude, bro, it's the reason why majority of the top athletes look like me. Something called genetics. You can't beat genetics. Some people run faster. Some people jump higher. I mean, dude. It happens, bro. You got to get over it. Like, to make it seem like she was the best women's basketball player ever was blasphemous. She's not better than Swoops. She's not better than Cooper. She's not better than Miller. She's not better than Asia Wilson right now.
No, and she's still a rookie.
And y'all doing all this, y'all setting that young lady up to fail. Because you know what people doing? We about to shut her up. They're making that shit personal against Caitlin Clark. That's why she's not getting off like she used to do. Oh, she ain't being rough with her. It's fucking basketball. What am I supposed to do? Let her shoot? Get the
Right.
fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. That gets highly annoying.
Oh,
They be following.
We got Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
Ruckus, no relation. You keep your hand off that white woman. Oh, what's good, Uncle Ruckus? Eric, the Lord. Oh my God. Uncle Ruckus is part of the fucking cult too.
Damn.
What?
No wonder he's no relation.
What?
The fuck?
Man, shout out to the person that's behind this.
You told them last night to show up today, so you can't blame nobody
Yes,
but
I
yourself.
I got tired of that shit on Thursday. They never showed up today. Or with Eric shit. Never showed up.
Hey, your boy showing out for y'all, so you know.
Man, that's your people you got locked in the basement.
This alleged basement of mine. Man,
No, I'm sorry. In the attic. We can't have a basement. You got the people locked in the attic. They think the attic is called Bitch Mania. That's what's going on. Eric threw water in the attic and they think they had a hurricane.
Welcome to Bitch Mania.
Definitely. Much appreciated for those who taking their time out and encouraging your boy like that.
Eric has revitiligo. He's white, just like me.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
Wait, there's more. We got cursed to walk the earth with reveal.
I laughed my ass over that is a white dude just sitting there writing that shit.
Shit. He said he's white, just like me. So it's a white dude doing it.
Yep.
Yo, was they in the ghettos in Bitch Mania? Or the back of the attic. In the back of the attic. We didn't know. There's ghettos in the back of the attic. Oh my God. This would here take okay. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Adam.
Eric is the original white man.
Oh shit, clip this. Oh my God.
All right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They had a racial draft and they drafted Eric.
That's crazy.
Eric is the original white man.
I wonder who they traded for Eric.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
Crazy.
Hey, Eric, does your wife know you the original white man?
No, indeed, no.
She will if she watch this show. Don't let her watch this.
Yep.
Oh man, Doc more lighter than me.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Look at myself. Whoa, let me make sure.
I was gonna say that's bright.
Man, all I gotta say is fucking Uncle Ruckus came down here. Whoever running these fucking cult pages, bro, y'all funny. I give it. Call the Americans funny. They made me laugh. They made me lose my train of thought. Oh shit. Wonder, man, if it's a dude with multiple damn profiles.
I think it has to be with somebody with multiple profiles. Because 1 second bitches in here, the next second bitches in
Man,
here,
Miss
the
Bitch
next
must be
second.
gone. He must have killed Miss Bitch. You must have did what they did Chad Gable. You must have two people pop. Miss Bitch, cause we ain't seen Miss Bitch in a minute. We ain't seen Uncle Ruckus. We seen holy fuck or holy shit from last night. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of them. And Miss Bitch was the one who started it. Did they kill Miss Bitch? Did y'all kill her? Is she gone? Is she dead? We need to know these days, man, because we need to do a vigil for Miss Bitch if she's dead. I mean, oh man, oh man, there's the one we need to talk about. Oh shit, man! Shout outs, man. Before we get out of here, I ain't gonna even try to force it. That one fucked up the show. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Yes,
Uncle Ruckus.
indeed.
Oh man, Uncle fucking Ruckus. So man, y'all got shout outs, bro. Y'all.
Well, if we rolling out, then I'm gonna do something a little different. I try to do something a little different. Um, mental health is a real disease out there, man. So for people that suffer, if you know and see something, then try to give people the help they need. I mean, you can't if you physically can't just escort them somewhere. Just try to make that nudge, make that suggestion, like be an extra hand. That encourages them because this person it could be someone. It may not be your immediate family, but some you could find out down the line that there was a family member and you could have done something to save them. While I'm on the subject of mental health, I would like to say, this one was a real tough day for me. It's been 1 full year since I lost my mama, my maternal grandmother. Um, like she was on my mind heavy today. Like, and I posted her and the way that I seen, and I have a picture of my youngest child with her, and I'm reminded because that was a time how she looked and held me at one point. So it just kind of brought me back, and I'm cherishing that memory. Um, Sports wise, it was a real bad beat with the Bronny, and I heard you guys talking about it earlier. But I want to shout out the James family. I mean, everyone here. I'm talking about LeBron. I'm talking about Savannah. I'm talking about Bronny. I'm talking about Bryce. I'm talking about Zuri. Because this is a successful minority family. Like, this is a black family being successful. And everyone talks about creating generational wealth and having an avenue where it could begin. Yes, LeBron has more money than he knows what to do with, but to position his oldest child in a position where his son can lead, he can be his own man at this point. I mean, I don't know what the future holds for this young man. Hopefully, that he is a talent that the Lakers can bring out the best of him, and he'll be a professional basketball player for as long as he can remain to be one. But shout out to that entire family because you don't hear any scandals. I mean, you don't really hear about LeBron's dad in the picture. So having a full household gives you a great blueprint. And LeBron didn't have that. He had his mom. He had Gloria. And to my knowledge, and friends. Cool for that, but literally with that, what he had, there is you couldn't write that in a Hollywood movie script that he would turn out the way that he did. So I want to shout out that family, and being the last episode of the month of June. The birthday month right here. All my June people stand up for having a great birthday. This time around the sun, all Geminis, Cancers, stand up, man. This is your time to shine. And for people who up there talking about that warm weather is better than cold weather, go ahead. You up now. We in triple digits with degrees.
Man,
So
tell them to go to hell. Fuck it.
I'm
Or
about
just
to
step
tell you.
outside.
Man,
Just
look,
step
just
outside.
go outside. Go have toast with the devil
Fuck
outside.
that.
Cause
I had
ain't
to
no
cut
way.
grass in that weather today.
Ain't no
Fuck
way.
that.
I love my birthday. I love my birthday month. But you talking about keeping this kind of weather out here 24/7? Hey, bro, y'all can just kiss the
Shit.
hairiest part of my butt.
I'm gonna say it better for his ass. He said ass. Butt is too nice for them people.
I'm telling you, man. So,
Eric, bless your white king.
oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way, Uncle Ruckus. But I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up my shout outs with the merchandise, man. Look, the merchandise is available. Go get you your Venom and Smoke merch that's available. You got
Go get this
so
White
many
King's merch.
other.
Go get this White King's merch.
Go buy you some merch. You got shirts, you got cups, you got
Get my
socks,
Puerto
you
Rican
got bags.
King merch too.
You got sweatshirts, you got hoodies, you got slides, you got socks. Go out there and go get you some merch, man. And y'all be easy for the weekend. Be blessed out there and don't do anything dangerous. Don't take away from the population and don't add to it.
Well, you might be
Wrap
there.
it up.
I'm not against add to it. Add to the population. I'd rather you add to it than take away.
I'd rather practice adding to it.
You can
Yeah,
practice. You can practice.
That's where you need. That's where you can get all the gear from. Right here.
Go get your merch today.
Go ahead. You hear that, Uncle Ruckus? Go buy this White King's merch. Might be your next merch, man. Eric the White King.
I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Go ahead, White King. Eric's a great white man.
The White King.
So,
All right, my shout outs are gonna be quick. I'll just shout everybody else. Shout out everybody that came to the show
the
and
holy white goat.
contributed. Shout out to the commission. Shout out to Lala, of course, and check her out on her platforms. Uh, that's pretty much it. It's been a slow week.
It's been a slow week. It's just the NBA draft and NBA stuff that go over. Man, I thank y'all. We're unaffected by the change because Friday, I have nothing going on Fridays. But just remember there'll be no show on Thursday next week because it's the 4th of July. You feel me? And if y'all want the 4th of July off, y'all can have it off if y'all want to. If y'all want to have the 5th off, it's up to y'all. Y'all might have been partying too much on the 4th of July. It's on you.
Damn, I can't believe the 4th is already there.
Yeah. So
Already
it's on
coming
y'all.
up.
If y'all want to relax after the 4th, and we just take Thursday and Friday off, that's fine. Ain't shit going on, in sports. So we could just come back the following week. I'm just saying, that's on y'all.
I'm good. Whatever everybody else vote for.
I mean, I'm good with everything. I'm good with whatever too. If you guys
Okay,
want to
we
do a
good then.
show, we could do a
We
show. If
good
not,
then. I think we good
if
then. That'll
not,
be a long show because I guarantee you ain't shit popping. It won't be a long show. We don't have to do a long show. We are the force done. But yeah, we'll be back Friday. I was trying to be fair. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back next Friday. The sport. The wrestling show won't be on Thursday or the following Thursday. But we'll have a wrestling show like on that Wednesday because it's my anniversary and I will get killed doing a Venom and Smoke podcast.
Don't get yourself killed, man. Do not do that.
So next year, my anniversary will be on a Friday, so y'all be off next year. Unless it's a leap year. If it's a leap year, then it's on Saturday.
The leap year was this year.
Well, we good. It's gonna be on Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be off. So you'll know next year, y'all be off July 11th. And the 4th of July. Y'all lucky. Y'all the 4th of July had that. Look at y'all.
Yeah, next year we'll have 2 days off, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Oh man, but I thank y'all for doing the show. I thank Uncle Ruckus. I never laughed so hard in my life. Thank you, Uncle Ruckus. And the rest of the Cult of Eric people. Izzy, thank you. Anthony, thank you. Chris, thank you. And of course, Pops, thank you. And Smart Psychology Podcast, thank you as well. Check them out on all streaming platforms. Thank you, Dominic Hunter. I said Dominic. Man, Nick Hollywood Nick from the TMI podcast. Check them out also on all streaming platforms. They're funny. They have me laughing. Nick, ain't nobody doing time for you, bro. Just let you do that. He did a thing talking about if I gotta do 10 years, you only gotta do one.
You don't do 1 year.
And I didn't do the crime. Like, but he did the crime, but he wants you to take it out for you.
But the partner got to do the crime. He got to do the time.
Bullshit.
Time blocked up.
I got to protect my ass for a year while you out there getting ass. Hell no.
Oh man,
you gonna do them 10, buddy.
Boy,
don't I tell anybody, don't do a crime with me because I'm gonna point it out. That motherfucker right there did it. That's the motherfucker who did it. Ain't no snitch. I'm too old to be on that snitching
but
shit. No, I tell people this is the difference between telling the truth and snitching. Snitching is when I did the crime with you and I try to point it on you. Me telling the truth is not snitching. It's me telling the truth.
Hold up,
that motherfucker did it right there.
They got the drop on you.
They got the drop on us.
You got the drop on us, bro. Give it up.
Motherfucker, you speaking French? We? Motherfucker. So I'm going to explain to my wife, my kid, yeah, man, I'm about to be away from y'all for a whole year. But why? Why are you going to jail? You're innocent. Oh, man, so my boy Nick going to have to go to jail.
I
want to see how that conversation go over.
I want to be our flyer on the wall for that one.
Sorry, bro. Don't do no crime with me. Nick did that shit. He about dead tall. He bald head, got a beard. He does a podcast.
Damn, boy.
Here's the podcast info. I'll find out where he at. Don't fucking do a crime with him. People go, oh, Mo, you a bitch. Oh, Mo is free. Yo,
a free bitch.
Yep.
I'm a free bitch.
They're gonna be real with you. Freedom is the only thing. I tell you, it ain't free. That shit ain't free.
Man, look, you've been playing.
That's the only thing that can be taken away from you is your freedom. You ain't taking that bitch. You can get that bitch away. It can be taken and given away.
No, thank you.
I'm giving or taking it. You ain't taking that shit from me. That motherfucker right there did it. That motherfucker driving a red car. His license plate is da 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 da. Go get it.
Yep. Anytime you see him move on these cameras, man, look, that's the direction he was heading in. He told me he was heading west.
Motherfucker told me, well, that's snitching. Nah, nigga, what? That ain't snitching. What gangster about me sitting behind bars while you out there having a time of your life? I don't get this shit. Why you young dudes do that shit? I'm about to crash out for my homeboy. That sounds kind of gay for me. That sounds gay to me.
Ain't no way.
I ain't crashing out over my homeboys. I love y'all, but I ain't crashing out over y'all. I ain't about to take no time for some shit I didn't do. Now, if I did this shit, I'll take my time like a man. Eric come talking to me, yeah, man. Bro, tell them where we hide the bodies. We hide the bodies. What the fuck you mean?
What?
What? What the fuck you mean we? I want to know. Oh man,
I would say go after the white man.
Yeah, the white man did it.
The white man did it.
Oh, my favorite. Man, hold this gun for me. You ain't got no charges to your name, and I want to keep it that way. There you go, brother. I need you to take you and this gun out of my car. I'm good. That's all that anybody in my car, bro. Like, nah, dog. You got too many bags with you.
I need to be sure.
I got one bag minimum to get in my car. One bag.
Look.
Then you come there with 2 or 3 bags, you got to get the fuck out my car, bro.
Hold on, man. I ain't about to check all this, man. Nah. You have to find you another way.
We ain't dealing with that. But Nick had me rolling talking about, y'all ain't gonna take no time for me. Fuck no. I ain't doing a day. I'm not doing an hour for you.
That was so random.
I'm not doing an hour. You said you won't do an hour for me.
You wrong for that, Hollywood.
I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, Mo, if you don't do that hour for me, I gotta do 10 years. See you in 10 years, bro. Stay strong, protect that asshole. I'll tell you.
Don't drop the soap.
I'm not about to give you an hour. An hour, my time is valuable. Fuck that. What more is just an hour? Fuck that. You be getting shanked in an hour. Fuck that.
I'm about to tell you. Talk about some jail, and this jail. It's dangerous out here.
Man, we ain't talking country club jail. Now, if it was some shit like, you know what, Donald Trump is going to end up going, one of them jails and stuff like that. That's comfy and shit. They got cable TV in the rooms and shit. And, they eating steak and lobster and shit. Oh, yeah, I do a year that motherfucker. I keep chilling that motherfucker. Nah, he said you going to do it in prison. Oh, fuck no. I'm good. Now, this is a place with a white collar crime where you can get visitors and fuck left and right there and all that shit like they be doing, the mobs be doing. I'm your man, bro. I'm in that bitch. I can still do my podcast from behind bars, Venom behind bars. I'll do that shit. Good, I got you. Well, that boy said, real jail? Boy, fuck you.
Use the theme song.
Do a halfway house with you. Boy, you out your mind. Boy, I didn't do the crime. Fuck out of here. Nah, I'm
Use
good.
the theme song for Law and Order. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Let's see. Yep. Doom doom. You got it. Doom doom. La la use real reliable Puritan term, white and snitch on all of us. Hey.
Don't you fuck with that girl.
Eric always put Caucasian on his job. You do have a white man name, Eric. You can pass. I can't pass. I can't pass at all. If I put my middle name, they're gonna say for sure that motherfucker black.
Damn.
I couldn't even lie. This motherfucker sounds black. As soon as I pick up the phone, hello, this motherfucker lied. He's black. Got too much soul in this voice.
You trying to say Eric don't got no soul?
No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying Eric can do it off his name alone. Like, it's a name that can be used. You got to guess an Eric. You got to guess an Eric. If I told you my whole name, you'd be like, yeah, that motherfucker black. That's my middle name. If I told you my middle, that motherfucker black. Oh man. Boy, if you cursing with the skin of coal and I'm full of sin, put your faith in my white God, Eric. I'd rather be cursed and go to hell. I love my skin color.
Yeah.
Jail for wise guys. Look, I'll go to jail with the wise guys and shit because they making money. They gonna teach me how to make money.
Hell yeah.
I ain't doing no hard time. What motherfucker do it 23-1. You kiss my ass on that shit. But bad. Oh man, there you go, Dick. I shout y'all out, put you on the put your question on here. Ain't nobody doing time for you, Nick. Sorry, bro. None. Man, but we'll be back with the Friday show next week. And hopefully Doc Eric be on time. You know, and this is like I said, the last week in June. So man, remember this is Men's Mental Health Month. It's coming to a close. Like Eric said, man, especially for men, we don't have that outlet much, man. If y'all stressed, fellas, y'all come on here, man. Crack jokes, anything to make you feel better, man. I'll stay on here as long as I can. If I can save one soul, bro. Like,
Yes.
So if y'all feeling down, man, this is the podcast for you, fellas. Because I don't have many places to go. We don't have many places. Yeah, we don't have many places to be ourselves. Sometimes we can't be ourselves in our own surroundings. And even in our own homes, we gotta, be stoic and shit. That's what they tell us to do. So I tell people I use this podcast as therapy for me too. Should I enjoy it? Because I get to just clown and be free. And don't be judged with shit. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker judge me on here. I don't shit. But I'm saying be judge free. And it's what it is though, man. It's therapy. And y'all do the same. We don't judge people unless you say some dumb, idiotic, racist bullshit.
Off the wall.
Shit. Man. But besides that, we don't judge. Let you say what you say, man. Like even Eric's coat. Let Eric coat come in, they say all the things about Eric, and we laugh, and it's funny. So, man, we appreciate everybody who joins us and watch, and even ladies too. The ladies that watch too. You nasty motherfuckers in the comments, stop harassing them ladies. We need more ladies around here too. Stop harassing the fucking ladies. And every time we get ladies, y'all run them off. So, let's say, y'all. Man, I thank y'all, and we'll be back Friday. Let's see what he said one more time. All right. Eric always adapts to the environment. White people automatically become his brother. Wow. Eric is a Woods. All right. On that note.
Woods leader?
Oh, man. Leader of the white people in the jail.
Wow.
I was like, on that note. We'll see y'all Friday. Old Smoke Young.
Friday.
Doc Eric and the Diabolical Energy. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace. Hey, Doc. Say goodnight, Doc. Good night, Doc.
And if you see me keep looking over my shoulder, I gotta watch my back. Oh, he egged me. What the hell? Oh, shit all over my rip off with the jersey. Go get me a towel. Y'all didn't know. Y'all.
You fucking owners have handled Judge, gentlemen, retired? Come on! He should have been fired before the fucking season! Joe Judge quarterbacks me on not one, but 2 times from the fucking 5-yard line.
And we're talking echelon. It's going to be Yankees first, Giants second, Jets third, Mets last.
No!
Wait a minute. It's Yankees first. It's Yankees first.
Okay.
Giants second.
Okay.
Knicks third.
No.
Jets fourth. Mets fifth. Oh, wait a minute. The Nets fanned their mouth when they found out he was leaving. Maybe it was girl number 25 that didn't mind doing it.
I'll just put it this way. It's way bigger than Nino Brown, a.k.a. Deshaun Watson. This is way bigger than him.
That's exactly what this
That's
is.
why,
And
maybe
what
that's
I'm
why
thinking.
he got off, because it's bigger than him and there's bigger people implicated in this.
I think it's going to come to maybe 5 years down the line, and then Cleveland going to crumble.